So maybe a dumb question, but how does one get into playing this over the internet like you do? Should we take a trip down memory lane? Because we got to start somewhere, right? Let's take a trip back. So before Dice Realm, before board games, before console gaming, I was a PC gamer. Back in 2015, 2016 probably is when it really started kicking off. I played before that, don't get me wrong. I played original Diablo, I played StarCraft, I played Warcraft, I played WoW through high school. I mean, I gamed, but my streaming, I didn't really play with it until like 2016. So 2016, I streamed, my first game I streamed was Titanfall. Titanfall, if you know or are familiar with it, it's a first-person shooter. I got into it pretty, not competitively, but pretty hardcore. I played with a certain group of people at a certain time of the day, and we would climb ranks. Like, that was our thing. I stopped playing Titanfall. God, I bet you the video is still on here. It's got to be. Once Titanfall was done, Diablo 3, I think, was the next game. 3? 2? 3. Came out, and I streamed that pretty heavily. And it was super casual. No mic. It was just headphones, me, music, Diablo. Like, that was it. And we just grind. We just grind. Then I stopped streaming to get back into WoW pretty heavily for maybe a year. And I couldn't stream because at that time my PC was starting to kind of see the end of its life, and streaming ate up a lot of my resources. So we stopped. Then we came back to streaming. Let's start scrolling down because we got to get through 203 of these videos. Where are we now? We move, I buy a new computer, I beef it up. I start gaming on my console again because we started having kids. My first kid was born, Monster Hunter World came out, and we grinded that. We stopped streaming, we just played console because of kids. I didn't want to be away from my kids, I didn't want to be in my office, I wanted to be with my kid. So we console gamed for a long time. I still had my PC at the time. I would play on it, but it was console, so then I could be with my kid. That was the whole perk of having my PS5 upstairs, PS4 upstairs. Where do we get to? 2019, 2020, COVID hits, end of COVID stops, or it slows down. I think that's when I started venturing into board games. And the first game I ever got and ever backed was Final Girl Season 1. Didn't know what I was doing. First of all, Kickstarter, what the heck is that? I'm giving somebody money in the hopes that I get something in return. Weird, right? Weird concept. And then 2020, 2021, 2022. I don't remember what year it was. It was when Marvel's Dice Realm Marvel Kickstarter was about to end. I think we were about a week out. When I discovered the reason why I got into Dice Realm is because I'm a big Marvel fan, so I buy a lot of Marvel stuff, where I'm at least intrigued at what people have to offer if it has Marvel. And I remember seeing Dice Realm Kickstarter when season 1 like first hit, like when it was the square boards, the abilities didn't look like they did, like it was just 4 heroes in a box, and I didn't back it, like, or I didn't even, this is back when I thought Kickstarter was weird and giving money away is stupid. Fast forward to Marvel and I see Dice Realm, I see they upgraded the look of it. Say, oh, I like Marvel, I like this, maybe I should look into it. And then I find out that Dice Realm Adventures exists. And that's when it stumbled. I was just looking at my account in 2022 is when I pulled the trigger on Dice Realm. So I ordered everything. I ordered Dice Realm Adventures, I ordered season 1, I ordered season 2, I ordered all the sleeves, I ordered, what else could you have ordered? All the promos. Anyways, anything that was DT that was not a t-shirt, I ordered. And then I backed Marvel and I went all in. So Christmas 2022 was when I received all that. And I was like, oh, this is really neat. How can I venture into this and play more? Because side story, board gaming and gaming in general is like my thing, and I want it to be only my thing. So my wife knows I play video games and board games and stuff, but I don't let her participate. It sounds bad, but I want it to be my thing, and it's my thing to get away from everything else and just like do me. But anyways, back to that. She did wonder why I'm spending like $600 on this board game. I'm like, just let it happen. Okay. But I wanted to know how I could play more because my wife wasn't playing. Not that she didn't want to. It's just I wanted to be my thing. I'm like, well, what if we try to take this online? How can I make this happen where I can play online, and more specific, play Dice Round Adventures online? So I meet up with a guy named username CloudArt. I message on Dice Round's official Discord, and I say, is there anybody that's willing to try to play Dice Round Adventures online? I don't think it's CloudArt. I think it's I'm gonna get a bunch of weird videos. What's his channel? I'm brain farting right now. But he contacts me. He says, hey, I'm willing to try this if you want to meet up and we can try playing DT, Dice Round Adventures, over Discord. I said, sure. You know, what do we need to make it happen? So at that time I had equipment already. I had cheapo webcams that were given to me for free because of work related things. But it was enough to get started. So the cameras you see in these videos are Logitech ones that I got for free. That just at least got me started. So you can even see my shoddy setup in the corner. Like I still have this mic arm, it's the one next to me, but then my camera's kind of connected to my monitor. Like it's really weird setup, but it worked. Look how grainy it is. It's because I don't have lights. So my camera's optimizing for the lack of light. But this is where it all started. So I still have the Stream Deck. I'm using a Pyromancer die because this is the first time I played Shadow Thief, and I realized that my dial was broken. You can also see that I don't have an opponent camera, right? So I have his board in front of me. I can see him, but at this time I didn't know how to capture him properly. So I have his board in front of me. And I'm playing him on screen, but then replicating it in front of me. I think that's what I'm doing here. I could be wrong. This might be a different match I was playing. But that's how ghetto it was. Like I didn't have... People are watching me play right now. This was live. And you can't tell what my opponent's doing. It's so sad. I'll say, yeah, it's exactly what it was. I was playing him, and I can see what he's doing, but you guys can't see what he's doing. We had a cool dice cam. We could push buttons here to zoom in, kind of like what I do now. Oh, God, it's so tacky. The lighting's bad. Junk all over my desk. Anyways, so this was what? What year was this? 3 years ago. So not too long ago. But the kicker, I think I did like, oh God, are you gonna make me scroll all the way to the bottom? No, you do it by oldest. The kicker was that I did that for a while. Yeah, it was the next couple of videos when I finally my opponent's camera on screen. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, this is only like 1-2 years ago. It's not that long ago. But anyways, I want to show you, this is where it kind of kicked off here. If we have them, we lost quite a bit to the abyss of YouTube and Dice Realm because they only VOD your stuff for so long. Yeah, like this is unfortunately the latest one. So this is Cloud Art. He would kind of pilot the tiles of DTA, the map, and then on my end, I would kind of pilot so he didn't clog up his computer. I'd pilot the minions. So on his screen, he could forward his or move his camera up. There's our tiles. And then if he goes to my screen, oh, this is a little animation we did. So for the sake of tile placement, I don't know why we did this. This is fun. He made a spin dial for every color or every level of tile, and then you would spin it, and then it would reveal the tile that we had. See if he does it here. Nope. Still explaining the rules here. Loot die, bada bada ba. We'll spin the dial here shortly to reveal the tile. Coming. Shuffling his loot deck. There it goes. So you open this up, you spin it. When it stops, it gave us which tile we were on. Pink. We thought this was cool. So then you'd grab the tile and you'd put it on his desk. Then, God, look how ghetto that is. It's not full screen. Camera's off. Oh my God. Twisted T up in the corner there. Oh, it's kind of embarrassing to watch. I would roll for the minion. This is cool back then, okay? This was a neat idea. The problem is it got too complicated. And as you're playing, you got to try to remember what buttons to hit, what screens you were on. We couldn't show the same screen at the same time because then you get like that matrix double like capture effect. So as we're switching screens, we're both looking at each other's screen to make sure we're on the right ones before we swap. Like, it just got too complicated. But anyways, so we got into it because of COVID, and we wanted to play without, having to go anywhere to play it. So that's kind of where it took off. So if you see his channel, Rulebook Rundown, he's got majority of the videos of us playing. So he's got a lot of our missions. We played Dead Cells together, Slay the Spire together. Yeah, here's another attempt. This was our last DTA before we stopped, because this is when missions was starting to chip. We played a lot of Marvel United together. I think that's all we played. He's got a final girl on here. Yeah, here's all our dice rolling. That's just him when he used to play like competitively. It's somewhere in the internet, somewhere out there. We got even more animated with it. We added more visuals and stuff, but we lost that footage. We don't know where it is. But let me go back to my channel here. Anyways, so that's how we got into it. You guys kind of got the backstory of how I got into the board game, because then it kind of fell from there, right? So then I started buying more and more cooperative games because Cloud Art and I thought we were really going to get into it, and then we kind of our playtime kind of faded away. So then here, let me dislodge this camera to kind of show you a little bit what's going on the side here. So we fell apart. I still kept buying board games, as you can clearly see, and a lot of them are cooperative or solo playable games. But that's when I kind of fell into cooperative and understanding that you can really kind of play anything on Discord, any kind of board game. All right, deactivate, activate. This should pop up here. There we go. Okay, so here's you, right? Here's my other monitor. This is what I put Discord and stuff on. Board games behind me. It's super zoomed in because this is my dice tray cam. All these board games. There's another light behind me. I don't really use it. So these boxes, my dice room boxes, these are empty. They're just up there. If you are staring at me, to my lower left, come down here. My desk is on the, sorry, don't mind the garbage there. That is board game garbage. My desk is resting on, I think these are called like the Billy whatever from IKEA. But inside are all my heroes. So X-Men are in here. Marvel. And then it should be season 2 with Deadpool, Santa, Krampus are in there. And then bottom is season 1. So that's where I keep those. And then if we pan over here, again, don't mind the mess. Over here, I have another one right here. Tokens, extra promo cards, all dice roll sleeves, trays, boards that we don't use because we swapped them out. More sleeves, and then other stuff. Yeah. So yeah, these are my board games. Can't really see it again because it's zoomed in. There's Final Girl, and then Final Girl. More board games over there that haven't been opened yet that we still need to play. Oh, more board games. That's all my Marvel United. Yeah, quite a bit. Over here to the left of it, I got a pinball machine. More board games. A lot of them aren't even opened. There's Ashes, my latest. So yeah. Little tour of my office. Monster Hunter. It's gonna be, I gotta sell that. I hate looking at it. Yeah, there it is. You guys are getting camera sick probably. Madkala. More Marvel United. It's all over, dude. Took over my life. So, anyways, let's put this dice game back. Cool. Sit on my stand. And you guys can see my defense roll. So yeah, that's the collection. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit not played. Quite a bit played. And more to come. So we got some cooking in the oven waiting to start shipping here soon. But dice room. Oh, and then I didn't show you, like, I also have, I don't know why they're over here. I have another drawer over here that's got, like, here's where I keep all my DTA close by. These are all extra, all the cardboard tokens. So when I play people online, I just grab what box I need. So it's season 1, season 2, Marvel, X-Men, and then this will be Outcast, Alchemist, whatever. And then underneath that, it's all the DTA boxes. Keep those out, keep them close, keep rule books close. So that's it there. And then, yeah, that was about it. Oh, all my minis, stay close. That's all of them, every single one. In my X-Men dice tray that I'm afraid to dismantle because of horror stories of them breaking. So that's my office. You got to see it. So yeah, I keep my dice roll heroes in here for now until the strong boxes come out, and I'm most likely going to buy enough to store them all. Oh, speaking of one shot, he wanted me to visit his site. He upgraded his randomizer. So this is where I go to pick my heroes. Oh, he did. Ooh, the draft tool is now live. This is where I go to pick my heroes. You can come in here and pick, like, let's do King of the Hill. 1v1v1. So then you come in here, yeah, he's got these animations. So then you go boom, boom, boom. There's your heroes. Or boom, 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 heroes. Or if you're doing a 1v1, here's your heroes. Heroes. I need to do this enough because I don't think it's quite random. Nope, it's random. Okay, because here's what I was seeing. Like, not that this is a thing, but if you ever were to play 20 players, the randomness goes away because now all your season, for some reason, all the seasons, no, it does work now. All your seasons would get placed next to each other. At least on mobile. Is it 25? Nope, it works now. So, like, for some reason, all the season 1 would be your first cards, all the season 2 would be your second. But I think it's now working. Come on, Karnyx. Could you at least give the Headless Horseman his head? Could you imagine a 25-player dice roll match? Everybody gets one turn. Yeah, that works now. Hey, old Blunderbot, didn't expect to actually find someone talking dice run on here. We play a little bit. We do. We play a little bit of dice run around here. Well, welcome. So yeah, so he updated that. But I did see that this other tool works now. Draft tool. Customize hero drafts with flexible bring and ban rules. Draft tool. Create a dice roll draft by configuring how many heroes each player may bring or ban. Okay. Choose the heroes that will be available for this draft. How many can I pick? I can only pick 3. Create a dice roll draft by configuring how many heroes each player may bring. 3, ban 1. Okay. Choose the heroes that will be available for this draft. So is this me? I'm going to pick my favorites. We're going to pick Ninja, Witch, Iceman. Lock in. Choose the heroes that would be banned from this draft. We're going to ban Scarlet Witch. Choose a hero that would be picked for this draft. Ninja. Interesting. So I can see this, but can my opponent see this? I'm trying to figure out how we utilize this. Pick 3, lock in. We saw it the in-person roll. I guess on my tablet, if I was playing at a shop and this is on my tablet, it would work. But then my opponent, this is strictly just for me, I guess. So then I would ban, they would ban that. And then ban that Ravenous. Okay, I guess this would be a good for panel, but then you could just do it. Yeah, then you just do it over webcam. So maybe it's still kind of like a neat tool, but a work in progress tool. Then he's working on cooperative randomizer. So the one-shot maps, minions will be implemented here. This will be interesting to see. So he's trying to implement HP and CP dials online. I don't know. I guess I could see this if you had a way to make the site portable, so like a tablet, phone. If this becomes something that can be used over my phone. There's an app called, Manny showed it to me when we played once. I don't know if I still have it because I do have it. It's called Lotus. I think Magic the Gathering players use it. You can kind of see it here. But you can customize health dials. So players, there's 2 players, restart. So now you have health. You can set your health dials and then you just click it to go up and down. So I wonder if he's trying to do that on this website. But yeah, this is an app we used when Neon Rain, when he came to show us, he was using that app to play that. I think that's how he's got upgraded here so far. don't think he added anything else as of recent. We've seen all this. Tournaments. C Squared contacted me and talked to me about a setup here. Yep. So this is actually a live tournament. So these are people that are going to participate in this next event. We thought it was just a test. And then once it's live, he'll get all this implemented with the correct heroes. It'll be kind of neat to see when it's done. Oh, you guys didn't get to see back in the day, if you guys are new to Dice Throne, Manny used to make individual art from his heroes and sell it on the website. That's one of them. I only got the opportunity to order one because then he stopped doing it. But he's got a signature on there. The Muno. So he made one. I think he made 3 or 4. It's this one. He did Pyromancer. He was just 3. Pyromancer and Paladin. But he made these and then he was selling them on the website. Pretty sure in a conversation with Aaron that he's got a bunch in his garage. I think. They're probably gone by now. And then there's my playmats. Whoop. More board games, by the way. Exploding Kittens. Those are all my party games. Oh, you didn't even see my Marvel Champions. It's all Marvel Champions there. This is board games everywhere, dude.